Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Lou Monestan. I'm a portrait photographer based out of Orlando and New York City. Today, I kind of just wanted to make a quick video on just the hard parts of photography. I know a lot of photographers portray photography as all sunshine and rainbows, but trust me when I tell you, it is not. So I've been a photographer for about a year and a half to 2 years, and I've encountered three harsh truths. Truth number one, people just aren't going to respect you. Truth number two, people are going to use you. And truth number three, photography is expensive. Truth number one, people just aren't going to respect the fact that they have to pay for their photos. And a lot of people are going to think that, exposure is going to pay these bills, or, exposure is payment enough, or the amount of followers you're going to get is payment enough. And you know what? That is not the case. Like newer photographers, they'll fall for these things because they think that, I don't have that many followers on Instagram, so, maybe this could be beneficial to me. But trust me when I tell you, it is not. And when I was a newer photographer, I fell for it. Somebody on Instagram had about 10,000 followers, and I thought that, I would get like thousands of followers and thousands of likes because of, this photo shoot. And in reality, I probably only got like 5 or 6 followers. 6, maybe like 1 actually hit me up for a photo shoot. And of course, that one person thought the photo shoot was going to be for free. In my opinion, I believe that people think that these photos, should be free because they just honestly don't know what goes into a photo. They don't know that, we spend hours on location actually setting up the photo shoot, and then hours in Photoshop and Lightroom editing the photo. Either they don't know, or they just don't care. Newer photographers tend to fall for it a lot. I did it, you probably did it too, but trust me when I tell you, it's really not beneficial, and you really shouldn't do it. I'm not saying all TFP work is a big no-no, but for the most part, charge people for their photo shoots, and people should be willing to pay. Second thing that I realized is that people are just going to use you. You have friends that claim that they support your business, but in reality, they're looking for discounted photo shoots. If not discounted, free. But honestly, like with that being said, it's just like you kind of just have to know your worth, and you just have to know. Like, I'm not saying that you can't give people discounted photo shoots, because I do. Like, if it's somebody that I've known for a while, I'll give, 10-15% off of a photo shoot. But when I'm saying a discount, I mean like 100% discount or like 90% discount, which is a no. Because at this point, now you're starting to get used. And that's the last thing you want, for people to use your hard-earned time. And time is one thing you just never get back. And I would hate to waste time for a photo shoot that, I'm getting absolutely nothing out of. Because, these TFP works, or these photo shoots, these heavily discounted photo shoots, or free photo shoots, I mean, what are you getting out of it? Yeah, you get a picture to add to your portfolio, but if your portfolio is already solid and this and that, what are you physically getting out of this photo shoot? Wasted time. Which kind of ties into everything, is that photography is so expensive. And this is why number 3 is probably like my biggest realization and most important realization, and why you shouldn't do photo shoots for free, why you shouldn't allow people to use you, is because photography is just expensive. There's people out here that have spent like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on their camera, thousands of dollars on their lenses, thousands of dollars on lighting, but aren't getting consistent work. This is because they're allowing people to use them and giving out all their photo shoots for exposure, which is a huge no-no, because I paid a lot of money for this camera. If you pay for your camera out of pocket, like let's say I'm filming right now with my D850. I paid $3,300 for my D850, and I paid about $1,200 for my lens. I'm using a 24-70 to film this. So that's about close to $5,000 on this. And even though I didn't use credit, I paid with it out of my own money, until I make that back in photo shoots, I am still in debt. A lot of people fail to realize that. Like, you have to finish paying off your debt. Even if you paid for it, even if you had the money to pay for your camera, instead of paying on credit, which I never recommend you do, paying for a camera on credit. But if you have to, I mean, by all means. But until you physically make that money back with photography, I'm not talking about like from your other jobs or something like that. Until you make that back with photography, you're still in debt to photography. I'm always preaching to newer photographers is like, even if you charge a little bit of money when you're like first learning and building a portfolio, do that, because you never want to get used to not paying for their photo shoots, because this is expensive. So expensive. You see a lot of photographers, you know, spending $20,000, $30,000 on their photography, but not getting consistent business, which is why a lot of photographers honestly just lose hope. You get a lot of photographers that just don't want to do it anymore because they're not getting any business. And it's not even their skills. It's not even their skill set. It's nothing. It's just that a lot of people just don't want to pay for photo shoots. They don't think of it as a necessity. But in reality, I would think of it as one. Have these memories that I never want to forget, or these memories that I want to keep forever, I want to cherish forever. But a lot of people don't see it that way. They don't really deem photography like a necessity. But in reality, it kind of is. I can't tell you how many times I'll see like weddings. People, taking photos on their iPhone for a wedding and stuff like that because they didn't think that a photographer was a good enough investment. But it's like you have this marvelous wedding, but I mean, the pictures don't really show it. Which is why I believe that photographers are important. But, I mean, it's not really seen that way. Photographers that, just give up because they spent so much money on their gear, but nobody respects them enough to actually pay them for their work. I personally dealt with this, I consider myself, a pretty good photographer. I've dealt with this, but, even till this day, you'll still find a lot of people that DM you talking about something. Hey, if you need anybody to model for you, hit me up. Or, do you need anybody to help you build a portfolio? Hit me up. And I have my portfolio. So yes, I'm going to charge you for your photo shoot because I paid a lot of money for my gear. A lot of money for my gear. And at this point, I'm at the point in my career where it's just like, I don't really need to build my portfolio. So I'm trying to make this money back. I mean, I'm no longer in debt. That's not the same for all photographers, So yeah, the 3 harsh things that I've learned about photography. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't trade it for the world. But at the same time, it's not always great. If a photographer goes around showing that it is always great, trust me when I tell you, it's probably not. Because, I mean, there's so many more things. This list could have been so much longer than I actually made it. I didn't want to make like a 2-hour video talking about all the bad things of being a photographer. Because even though there's a lot of bad things, I mean, it's still a million good things about being a photographer. And I honestly would not change it for anything. This was just like a really, really quick video. And I promise you guys I'm going to be making a lot more videos coming forward. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. I actually have a great lens unboxing coming up soon, so I'm excited to share that with you guys. And so please subscribe to see those videos. And until the next time, Salut Manastan, I'm out.